Hello everyone, welcome to my FireRed Nuzlocke. This is part 4 in the series. It's taken a while to come out. It's because we're going through Mount Moon today. Mount Moon, there's a lot of encounters, there's a lot of trainers. It took a while to edit, and this is also the first time ever that I'm making a video with voice commentary. So our team is looking really good. We have Andrew the Rattata, basically just a Pokemon used for catching Pokemon, maybe could be used as a sacrifice right now. Our main trio though is Victor right here, our Pidgey, Ace, our Charmeleon, our starter, and Mankey, Sal the Mankey, who is really useful in the early game. Just defeated Spug Catcher with Victor. He cleans up good against a lot of the early game trainers, to be honest. And we just have to keep training him until level 18 to get a Pidgeotto. You could pause the video right here, take a look at our team. Our main trio is the three first ones right there. They're going to be rocking with us for a long time, I think, even past Misty, who's the next gym leader, Surge after her. To be honest, I might use Pidgey and Pidgeotto and Pidgeot for this entire Nuzlocke. I really do like Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. I like their bulk. In a Nuzlocke, it's good to have a bulky Pokemon on your team. Bulky, utility, supportive Pokemon. You don't want a team that's all frail. It's kind of harder, in my opinion, to complete a Nuzlocke if your team is very frail. And in Mount Moon, you're going to see a lot of these guys. Zubats, Geodudes. You could catch a Clefairy here, and also a Paris, although during a Nuzlocke, that's probably not going to happen, because they're available much deeper in this cave. And you're most likely just going to keep running into these guys before you reach them in a Nuzlocke. Fortunately, I believe in the next town, Cerulean, we could start buying repels, which is really going to help cut down on all these random encounters when we reach another cave again. It'll also help the Nuzlocke too when we want to manipulate a little bit our encounters. So this scientist has Magnemites on his team, and this is a case where it's better to have Bulbasaur, Charmander, for this guy, because Charmander just eats up Magnemites in this game. It's also a case for Sal to get a Mankey, even if you do get a Bulbasaur or a Wartortle. Definitely a Wartortle, it's good to have Sal. I really think Mankey is a solid Pokemon for like the first half of the game. He kind of falls off once you get to the 4th gym, but he's really good against a lot of these early game trainers, and obviously against Brock, as you saw in part 2 of the series. Right, there's a rare candy. We are playing this Nuzlocke with rare candies. However, I'm not abusing them. I'm not using them right now. Basically, the rule I'm abiding to is in the early game, I'm not really going to use rare candies unless I find one laying on the ground like that. Like, that's a legit rare candy. Anyone who's, if you're playing a vanilla version of this game, anyone will have that rare candy. And I plan to use that on Magikarp when he's level 19. It's a very good way to get your Gyarados early on. Right here we're facing a Bug Catcher. I put Victor to lead because I really do want to get that Pidgeotto in Mount Moon here. Pidgeotto will help a lot just against our next rival fight. So that guy up there, I don't know if you guys see him or not, but he is a suspicious figure, a gangster. And he's part of Team Rocket. This is our first Team Rocket battle in the entire playthrough. FireRed Nuzlocke here. They mostly have poison types, so it's, in my opinion, I think Charmander is the better pick in this game for Team Rocket. Now, a lot of people will always say Bulbasaur is the best starter in the game. I think that's arguable, honestly. I mean, we kind of saw how easy Brock is as long as you get Mankey, who is a reliable Pokemon to get on every run. He's pretty easy to get on every single run. I don't think I've played a Nuzlocke so far. Played a few of them of this game where I didn't get a Mankey. And it's possible, obviously, he's not 100%. So yeah, Team Rocket, they usually just have like Zubats, Rattatas, Grimers, Koffings, a lot of poison types. And Charmeleon and Charizard, especially when you get a Charizard, they're just better Pokemon to have against that. So by the way, I didn't mention this before, but this section right here, between the ladders, this section I'm in right here, this is where you get a Paris. And you'll see right here, yeah, there's the Paris. I cut it out. There's another Paris right there. That section right there is where you get a Paris. Paris is honestly not worth it. He's not good. He has a good move called Spore, which is 100% accuracy. But he just sucks. His stats are bad. His typing is bad. He's just like, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll put him on. I'll use him and maybe give him a shot. But he's kind of like an F tier Pokemon or D tier. Alright, so in this battle we see two new Pokemon. We see an Oddish, who, spoiler alert, will be an answer for us. For Misty, I should say. A huge help against Misty in the upcoming town that we're in. And we see Bellsprout, and obviously Victor just cleans that up, sweeps it up. Victor's kind of another key Pokemon to grab if you pick Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur kind of struggles with a lot of these early game trainers unless you pick up like a bird Pokemon, which is very common, so that's not a big deal. Okay. Right here we have Josh. He sends out a rat. I go for quick attack here because I was trying to outspeed. Actually went for tackle by mistake. I was a misclick. Now I go for quick attack. These Rattatas, they have quick attack. They like to do that a lot of times, just to try and get damage in. And he's almost level 18 after that, but not quite. Definitely gonna be 18 after this Zubat though. Zubat tries to suck some life out of me. Apparently that move is buffed in the later gens. I have no idea about that. I've only played Pokemon up to Generation 3. I have not played... I played a little bit of Platinum about a year or two ago, just to try it out, but I didn't finish it. And I've never played beyond that. I never played Generation 5 or anything. But here it is. Got Victor evolving. It's my big boy now, my big bird. Let's go, boys. Pidgeotto, let's go. So now that we have Pidgeotto out, at level 18. We don't want to over level because we are playing with level caps in this Nuzlocke. So from here on out, we're going to switch Sal the Mankey and put him as the lead Pokemon. Trying to get this guy's attention. There we go. This might be the first time we're seeing a hiker. Hikers, they're usually just in caves, and they have rock and fighting Pokemon. Obviously, against the rock Pokemon, Charmeleon, until he gets like Dig and Earthquake, he probably shouldn't be fighting them. But that's what we have Sal for. We're just gonna clean this guy up. If you know the hiker, like if you have like a guide, or you just remember because you played this game 3 or 4 times, look at this Anonymous, wow. Level 10 though, it's kind of weird that... I kind of find it weird that you just fought Brock who had a level 14 Onyx and took him out, and then we have to face another one that's way under level, or under that level. Anyway, here is the second rocket in this cave. We're going to be leading with Sal this time. Sends out a Zubat, which... Zubat against Mankey, this early on, is our matchup. Because he doesn't have wing attack or anything like that. But usually, like later on, when that thing turns into a Crobat, like, yeah, you don't want a fighting type out against this thing. Very useful critical hit with Zubat at 1 HP. And here's Ekans with Intimidate. Ekans is like a very mid Pokemon. He doesn't have great stats, but he has a lot of moves and the Intimidate ability that can kind of just annoy you. But Ace here, just like 2 shots him easy with Ember. No big thing. That's rocket number 2. Rocket number 2 of Mount Moon. Down. Alright, our reward for beating Rocket Grunt number 2 is Thief. Very fitting, I guess, since we've been introduced to Team Rocket, that they give us Thief at this point. Wow, a rare sighting of Paris on the top level. I make a mistake here, I ended up moving forward without getting the Moonstone, but there's the Moonstone. If you're playing the Nuzlocke along with me, or you're just playing a Nuzlocke maybe later on when you see this video. Obviously, if you picked up a Nidoran, there you go. Get that thing to a Nidorino, you can evolve it immediately, although I would recommend waiting until level 22 to evolve him, because that's when he becomes, that's when he learns Thrash. Then after that, you could evolve him, and honestly, evolving him before Misty might not be a good idea either, because then he'll become weak to water. It is what it is though, we didn't get a Nidoran, we got a Spearow instead. I'm fine with that anyways, Spearow's a soft Pokemon in this game. Not as good as Nidorino. Nidorino could potentially be like an S tier Pokemon, depending who you ask. I think he's like an A tier type of Mon. Spearow's also pretty good. He's gonna help us, I think, in the next few major battles we have. Get us through this next part of the game, Cerulean City. He's also just gonna be a good backup if Victor dies. Enough yapping, we got through rocket number, I think that's 3 or 4, I lost count already. You're gonna have to go through a lot of them to beat FireRed. After running into 10,000 Geodudes, we finally get to the next one. This is the second to last battle in Mount Moon. the final rocket too. He's got 2 mons, he leads with the rat. Easy pickings for Sal. There's that quick attack I was talking about. They love to do that. Just to tickle you right before they die. Alright. Zubat. Confuses us. I don't like that. Really don't. Whenever I'm confused, I do like to switch. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to just hit myself 10 times in a row when I'm confused. I'm just on some retardation type wave, I guess. Anyway, Ace comes in, cleans it up. We got a good team here. They're all properly leveled too. I don't think, maybe they're a little over leveled, but I think we'll be fine. Alright, for the final battle of this cave, I kind of forgot what he had, and I was scared, so I did heal up our Charmeleon, our Ace, just in case. And of course, right before fighting him, we run into another Geodude or something. I don't even remember what it was, but here we go. I kind of find this part kind of messed up in FireRed, because we just kind of come in and just steal these fossils that he found just because we beat him in a battle. I mean, I don't know, it's just weird to me. Kind of like a bully. Alright, so he poisons Victor. Victor, by the way, I think this is his debut battle as a Pidgeotto. And he handles this Grimer. Grimer's pretty tanky, so that's a pretty big W right there. He did end up poisoning him, so now we're gonna have to get him out of there, especially against the Voltorb. Going to Ace, who we just healed. So he's nice and fresh. And ready to whoop ass. Okay, Voltorb charges. I'm not sure what that even does. Is he charging for an attack? I'm not sure. Does it again. If you know what that move does, tell me in the comments, please, or something. DM me on Discord, I don't know. Okay, coughing. This might be the first time we're seeing coughing the playthrough as well. And he just one-shots him with a crit. Nice. Let's get it. That's Mount Moon. That's the final battle of Mount Moon. Just need to get out of here now. So after we bully this guy, he gives in and now he just lets us have one of the fossils. I'm gonna heal up our Victor first with a potion and antidote. So ever since Twitch Plays Pokemon came out, already 12 years ago from this recording, I've played this game a few times since then, and I don't think I've ever picked the Dome Fossil ever since Twitch Plays Pokemon. It's always just been Praise Lord Helix, you know? Right here we have the Mega Punch and Mega Kick brothers. I personally always go with Mega Punch. I like the accuracy. We're gonna give it to Sal here. We'll get rid of Scratch. Mega Punch is a good move for this part of the game. Not great for later on. Probably replace it with Strength or something. And that'll be it for this video, this part of the Nuzlocke. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Help me buy a car, guys. See ya.